My dear brother, my dear sister, listen closely. If this video has reached you, then understand one thing very clearly. Allah does not allow reminders to reach hearts that He has abandoned. This moment, this message, this very second you are hearing my voice, is not random. It is a sign that Allah is proud of the steps you've been trying to take. Even if those steps are small, hidden, or imperfect. You may think your prayers are weak, your du'as are broken, your efforts are inconsistent, but Allah sees the heart behind your struggle. He sees the tears nobody saw, the quiet sacrifices nobody noticed, and the patience you showed when you could have broken down. Sometimes you don't need the world to clap for you. Sometimes you don't need anyone to say, "I'm proud of you." Because when Allah is proud of you, He sends reminders exactly when you need them. He places light in your path exactly when you feel darkness. He brings messages like this one exactly when your heart feels tired. Allah is proud of you for the sins you didn't commit, for the temptations you walked away from, for the kindness you chose even when you were hurting, for the prayer you forced yourself to pray, for every moment you controlled your anger, and for every time you said, "Alhamdulillah," even while carrying pain. No believer is perfect, but every sincere believer is loved by Allah. When guidance reaches you at the exact moment your heart needs it, it is never just coincidence. It is a gentle sign from Allah that He is close to you, watching over you, and proud of the direction your heart is trying to take. Allah does not send reminders to the hearts He has turned away from. He sends them to the ones who still carry sincerity, humility, and a desire to improve. When a believer receives a message right when they feel weak, confused, or lost, it is a reflection of Allah's mercy and love. It means He wants you to come back stronger. He wants to heal your wounds, and He wants to guide you to something better. Many people scroll through their days without feeling anything spiritual. But when your heart reacts, when you feel softness, when a message touches you deeply, that is a sign of a heart still alive with faith. Allah guides those He loves, and He opens their hearts to reminders that lift them. Sometimes you may feel unworthy. You may think your mistakes are too many or your past is too heavy. But Allah looks at the effort, the intention, the tiny steps you take in private. So when a message comes to you at the perfect moment, it is Allah saying, "I see you. I know your struggle. I have not abandoned you." It means Allah is proud of your effort, proud of your patience, and proud that you continue seeking Him despite challenges. This guidance is a gift, a sign that He wants you closer, not further. It is Allah's way of telling you that your journey matters, your heart matters, and He is guiding you because He believes you are capable of becoming even better. Every small effort you make for Allah carries a weight far greater than you can imagine. You might think your prayer was rushed, your Quran recitation was short, or your dua didn't feel strong. But Allah looks at the sincerity behind your actions, not the perfection of the action itself. Sometimes you compare yourself to others and feel like you are not doing enough. But Allah knows the hidden battles you fight just to stay consistent. He knows how hard it is for you to wake up for far, yet you still try. He knows when you are tired, but you push yourself to pray. He knows the moments when your heart wants to give up, but your faith refuses to let go. These small acts are not small in His sight. Each attempt, each intention, each step towards goodness is written in your favor even before you complete it. This is because Allah does not judge the quantity of your worship, but the effort and sincerity behind it. You may feel guilty when you slip or miss a prayer, but the fact that you feel guilt is itself a sign of faith, a sign that Allah hasn't allowed your heart to become hard. When you take even one tiny step toward Him, Allah promises to come running toward you. He appreciates your struggles more than anyone else ever will. Even your quietest efforts, the du'as you whisper in sadness, the charity you give secretly, the sins you avoid when no one is watching. All of these are signs that Allah is proud of you. You may not see the progress within yourself, but Allah sees every effort you make to be better than yesterday. And that is why this reminder reaches you, to show you that your small efforts are building a beautiful connection with Him, one sincere action at a time. There are battles you fight every day that nobody knows about. There are moments when you smile on the outside, but feel exhausted on the inside. There are sacrifices you make quietly, wounds you hide, and tears you wipe away before anyone notices. These silent struggles may go unseen by people, but they are fully known by Allah. Not a single moment of pain, patience, or perseverance escapes His knowledge. He knows when your heart feels heavy, yet you choose to remain patient. He knows the nights you stay awake worrying, the days you push yourself to keep going, and the times you force yourself to do the right thing even when it feels difficult. Allah sees everything you endure and everything you try to overcome. Sometimes you might feel invisible, like no one understands what you are going through. But Allah is closer to you than anyone else. He knows the story behind every tear you shed, every prayer you make while choking back your emotions, and every time you tell yourself to stay strong, even when you feel like breaking. These hidden struggles are not a sign of weakness. They are proof of your strength and your faith. In fact, some of the most beloved acts to Allah are the ones done in secret. The patience no one witnesses, the battles only you and Allah know about, and the quiet moments of surrender when you whisper, "Why Allah, help me." Every second you stay firm, every moment you choose faith over fear, and every time you hold on instead of giving up, Allah writes it for you as an act of worship. He knows how hard it is. He knows how much it hurts, and He knows how much effort it takes just to keep moving forward. Your silent struggles are not forgotten. They are recorded, honored, and rewarded by the one who sees the depths of your heart. Every time you resist a temptation, walk away from a sin, or fight a desire that pulls you towards something harmful, you are doing something incredibly powerful in the sight of Allah. People may never know the battles you win inside your heart, but Allah knows them all. He sees the moment you pick up your phone to fall into something haram, but then stop yourself. He sees the anger that rises in you, yet you choose silence instead of hurting someone. He sees the opportunity to gossip or backbite, but you shut your mouth and walk away. These small victories are huge in His eyes because they prove that your heart values His pleasure more than temporary satisfaction. Resisting temptation is not easy. Sometimes it feels like you are fighting your own self. Your desires, your habits, your emotions, they pull you in one direction while your faith pulls you in another. That struggle itself is an act of worship, even if you don't always win. The fact that you try, that you fight, that you feel guilt when you slip, is a sign that Allah is still protecting your heart and guiding you toward Him. Every sin you avoid, even when no one else would know about it, shows your sincerity. It shows that you fear disappointing Allah more than disappointing people. And that sincerity is what makes Allah proud of you. He promises that whoever leaves something for His sake, He will replace it with something better. So when you walk away from sin, even if it feels difficult, painful, or lonely, remember that you are walking toward Allah. He is watching your effort, strengthening your heart, and preparing something greater for you. Your struggle against temptation is proof that your soul is growing, your iman is alive, and your journey to Allah is real. Every time you choose Him over your desires, you rise in rank, your heart becomes purer, and your place with Him becomes more honored. Nothing good you do for the sake of Allah ever disappears, even if the world overlooks it. Every small action, every sincere intention, every quiet effort is written by the one who never forgets. You may think your kindness was too simple, your prayer too short, or your patience too weak, but Allah values the sincerity behind each moment more than the size of the action. Sometimes you help people who never thank you. You forgive someone who never apologizes. You give charity no one knows about. You stay patient in situations where anyone else would break. You hold your tongue when you could easily respond with anger. These moments are not wasted. Each one is taken by Allah, multiplied, honored, and stored for you as light on the day when you need it most. Allah is Al-Shakur, the one who appreciates even the smallest deed and rewards it with something far greater. You may forget a good deed you did years ago, but Allah never forgets. You may think your effort was too small to count, but that effort may be the reason Allah blesses your life in ways you don't expect. Sometimes a hardship is lifted because of a charity you gave long ago. Sometimes a dua is answered because of a good deed you quietly did. Sometimes a blessing enters your life without warning, because Allah remembered the effort you made when no one else saw it. Even your struggles, your attempts, your failures followed by trying again, they all count. Allah sees them all. Not a moment of your sincerity disappears. Every tear, every smile given, every act of patience, every silent forgiveness becomes a reward waiting for you, a protection around you, or a blessing ahead of you. Allah does not let goodness fade. He collects it, preserves it, and returns it to you in ways more beautiful than you can ever imagine. When a message reaches you at the perfect moment, it is not luck, timing, or coincidence. It is a sign that Allah is guiding you and inviting you to keep moving forward. This reminder did not appear in your life by accident. It came because Allah knows your heart, your struggles, your sincerity, and your desire to be better. He knows the moments when you feel tired, overwhelmed, or unsure of your next step. He knows the days when your faith feels heavy, and the nights when your silence carries more pain than words ever could. And at those exact moments, He sends you reminders like this one to lift you, strengthen you, and bring you back to Him gently. This message is not meant to make you feel guilty or hopeless. It is meant to show you that you are still on the right path, even if your journey feels messy or imperfect. You may feel far from Allah at times, but the very fact that your heart reacts to reminders, that you feel something when faith is mentioned, is proof that Allah has not allowed your heart to harden. It means He still wants you close. This message is meant to push you to keep going, to pray even when it's hard, to trust even when life feels uncertain, and to hold on to faith even when everything around you feels heavy. Allah being proud of you means your efforts matter. It means your struggles matter. It means the steps you take, no matter how small, are leading you somewhere beautiful. So don't stop now. Don't let your mistakes define you. Don't let your fears silence you. This is your sign to rise again, to return to Allah with hope, and to walk forward knowing that every step you take is guided, protected, and seen. Allah brought you here for a reason, because He believes in the goodness still alive within you.